turned from the buffet table he'd taken off. This ballroom, the Crystal Grand in the Marriott, was surely the safest place in the city this Friday night. 100 cops in every flavor, off duty, most carrying a weapon, plus a few badges who'd stopped in for a few minutes between calls, all of them bullshitting and laughing and eating and drinking. The room hummed with the pleasant chaos of it. It was 9 o'clock and the festivities would go on past midnight. I saw this towering black lady detective who'd cracked a major car theft ring last month by calling the main crook's girlfriend and posing as a telephone psychic. She got the girlfriend to tell her everything, which was a lot more than the boyfriend thought she knew. There was a white homicide cop whose face had gotten carved by a prisoner who'd slipped out of his cuffs and reached a razor blade he'd stuck in the edge of his flip-flop. The cop's face had healed in a half-grin that gave him a crazy look, which reportedly made him a much more effective interrogator. Then there was the Chinese-American vice cop who was addicted to Little Debbie snack cakes. He'd sit down to write a report, and half an hour later you'd have to climb over this barrier of Little Debbie wrappers to talk to him. Most of the party guests gave me a good feeling. I'm a resolute believer in the basic goodness of cops. Only a few of them creeped me out. Ones who tampered with evidence, so I'd heard, and never got nailed. The ones who were always on the make somehow. The ones with a quiet rep for using smack or for shaking down stupid people who couldn't figure out how to stay out of their way. You just hope you never have to deal with cops like them. I found a seat at an empty table. I wanted to concentrate on eating, on filling my belly with as many solid calories as I could, and I wanted to thoroughly enjoy the experience of eating food that was not only free but good. The smoky, peppery ham was succulent between the firm slabs of bread. It's easy to find food that's good and expensive, and relatively simple to find food that's awful and more or less free, but good and free? That's the combination for me. I chewed and swallowed, and a little sunburst of horseradish rose to clear my sinuses. So good. It felt so good to eat well. I finished my sandwich and pickle, and a busboy came by and took my plate. I set my coordinates for the meatballs. I stopped, though, seeing Detective Erma Porrocks disengage herself from the probation officers and head toward me. I met her for a hug. "Congratulations, Erma. You made it." She smiled widely, showing her even teeth that formed a friendly arcade between her postmenopausally fuzzy pink cheeks. Probably the smallest cop in the department, Porrocks was nevertheless fearlessly herself. She wore her gray hair in a style that made you think of moms on 1960s-era television. A simple, smooth style, but styled. She liked cardigan sweaters. There always was a little something soft and retro about Porrocks, which somehow never represented a handicap to her in the testosterone-soaked world of the detective division. Man, Erm, 25 years. How does it feel? Funny. It feels funny. She tugged at the waistband of her skirt. I started on the force late in life for a cop. I was 32. Now I can't believe I'm pushing 60. Just think, you'll be able to do stakeouts only when you really, really want to. Hey, thanks a lot for inviting me. Fabulous spread. You can tell the department thinks highly of you. Yeah, I got the 25-year spread. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Well, what are you going to do? I'll take some time off, you know. Then I might go into private investigation. Yeah? That sounds good. You'll be a great gumshoe, Erma. She started to say something, then bit her lip, and I saw she was feeling emotional. I'm going to miss all these jackasses. I touched her arm. Yeah. Have you had a bite to eat? Mm-hmm. I was about to go get some more. Lillian, can I talk to you? Sure, what about? Why don't you get some more food and come back here? I grabbed 2 fresh bottles of throes on the way back with my steaming plate of pasta. She thanked me and took a sip of beer. I bought a house a few weeks ago. You're moving? Just to the waterfront. Wyandotte, actually. Oh, yeah? I've always wanted a view of the water, and you know there's nothing like that in the city except for high-rises. Now that I'm retiring, well, I got an opportunity to buy this place rather suddenly, actually.